If you own a home in Central Florida, you might be asking yourself one big question right now. Should I sell my home in 2026 or wait? With interest rates shifting, inventory changing, and buyers still moving to Florida every day, it can feel confusing trying to figure out the right time to sell. So in this video, I'm going to break down what the Central Florida housing market looks like right now, the 3 signs it might be the right time for you to sell, and when it might actually make sense to wait, and what many homeowners in St. Cloud, Lake Nona, and Orlando area are doing right now. By the end of this video, you should have a much clearer idea if 2026 is the right year for you to sell your home. Hello, I'm Rebekah Hawthorne, your trusted St. Cloud, Florida realtor here in Central Florida. And on this channel, I talk about everything you need to know about living, buying, and selling in Central Florida. So if you're thinking about moving to Central Florida or moving within Central Florida, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss upcoming videos. Now, let's talk about the big question: what the Central Florida housing market looks like in 2026. First, let's talk about what's actually happening in the market. Over the past several years, Central Florida has experienced incredible growth. People are continuing to move here from New York, New Jersey, California, Illinois, and many other states. Why? Because Central Florida offers no state income tax, a lower cost of living compared to many other major cities, year-round sunshine, and access to incredible attractions like the theme parks, beaches, and outdoor activities. But the housing market has definitely shifted from the frenzy we saw in 2001 and 2022. Back then, homes were receiving multiple offers within days. Today, the market is more balanced. Homes are still selling, but buyers are taking more time, comparing homes more carefully, and negotiating more than they used to. And honestly, I think it's actually a healthier market overall. Now, let's talk about 3 signs that it might be a good time to sell your home. The first sign it might be a good time to sell your home is if you have significant equity in your home. Many homeowners in Central Florida bought their homes 5, 10, 15 years ago, and property values have increased substantially since then. That means many sellers today have tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity. Selling your home could allow you to upgrade to a larger home, downsize, relocate, or even pay off debt. One thing I often tell homeowners is your home might be one of your largest financial assets, and sometimes selling it at the right time can help you use that equity to reach your next goal. Sign 2, you're seeing buyer activity in your neighborhood. Another strong sign that it might be a good time to sell is if your homes in your neighborhood are selling quickly. Certain areas of Central Florida continue to have very strong demand, especially communities close to Lake Nona Medical City, Orlando International Airport, the 417, Florida Turnpike, and growing cities like St. Cloud, Florida. Buyers relocating to Central Florida are often looking for newer homes, family-friendly communities, good schools, and easy access to Orlando. So, if your home fits those needs, there might still be a great opportunity for you to sell in 2026. Sign 3, your life situation is changing. Another reason many people are choosing to sell in 2026 is simply because life happens. Some homeowners are welcoming new children, needing more space, downsizing after kids move out, relocating for work, or moving closer to family. The truth is, the best time to sell isn't always just about the market. Sometimes the best time to sell is when it makes sense for your life. Now, let's talk about the other side, when it makes sense to wait, because selling in 2026 might not be the right choice for everyone. You might want to wait if you recently purchased your home. If you bought your home within the last few years, you may have not built up enough equity to comfortably cover closing costs, moving expenses, and the purchase of your next home. Number 2, your mortgage rate is extremely low. Many homeowners locked in very low mortgage rates in recent years. If you currently have a rate in the 2 to 3% range, moving to a new home today could mean a significantly higher monthly payment. For some homeowners, that makes staying put the smarter option. Number 3, your home needs major repairs. If your home needs significant updates or repairs, it might make sense to wait and maybe complete a few improvements, increase curb appeal, or update key areas like kitchens or bathrooms. Small updates can sometimes increase your home's value and attract more buyers. Now, let's talk about something really important: what buyers in Central Florida are actually looking for right now. Homes that are selling the fastest typically have good natural light, neutral paint colors, updated kitchens or appliances, clean inside and out, and strong curb appeal. Buyers also love homes that are move-in ready. If a home feels clean, bright, and well maintained, it tends to stand out much more in online listings. And remember, most buyers start their home search online, so the first impression is usually the photos and videos. One of the biggest mistakes sellers make in today's market is overpricing their homes. Pricing too high can cause the home to sit on the market longer, receive fewer showings, and eventually require price reductions. The homes that sell the fastest are usually priced strategically, based on recent comparable sales. That's why real estate agents use something called a comparative market analysis, or CMA, to determine the most competitive listing price. If you decide that 2026 is the right time to sell your home, the process usually looks like this. First, we evaluate your real estate needs and goals. Then evaluate your home and determine the best pricing strategy. Next, the home is prepared for the market with improving the home's curb appeal, decluttering, cleaning, and making repairs as needed. Then your home is ready for professional photography and video, marketing, and listing exposure. Then buyers begin scheduled showings. Once an offer is accepted, the home typically goes through inspections, appraisal, and the closing process. Most transactions take about 30 to 45 days to close, depending on the type of financing. So the question is, should you sell your home in Central Florida in 2026? The answer really depends on your financial goals, your life situation, and what the market looks like in your specific neighborhood. For many homeowners, 2026 could be a great opportunity to sell, especially if you have strong equity and ready for the next move. But every situation is different. If you're curious what your home might sell in today's market, or you're trying to decide whether or not it's the right time to make that move, I'd be happy to help. You can reach out using the contact information in the description below, and I could also put together a custom home value report for your property. Also, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment with your questions, and subscribe for more videos about living and real estate in Central Florida. I'll see you at the next video.